stat pad because I threw 0 interceptions with Tyrod Taylor. I threw 3
with Tyrod
okay,
Taylor.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team.
Hurry up, babe, I'm getting in the car.
The children will grow. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL.
So, Brandon,
we're underway on EA Sports.
For the Chargers in this one. We're currently 2-0, looking to go 3-0.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Second and 4. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
First and 10. Check 52 is the mark. Check 52 is the mark. Set the tone, defense. Set the ready.
First carry for Darius Geis, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What we got? Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Now a toss. This is Geis. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Let's go now. 8-3. Rip right. Switch it.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Taylor.
Oh, my God.
And he works free. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
3 weeks.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First down, Atlanta.
3 weeks.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Newton. It's caught by OBJ. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Give me my ball back,
That's
buddy.
now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Awesome.
That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this one's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing.
You
already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Time.
You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. On first down, this is Geis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He ran the ball twice and he's hurt already.
Called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field.
Madden.
We'll
you ain't
step
gonna give me another
aside
day
and
like I
come
had
back
yesterday.
to Carson after this.
We're not doing that.
Hey, Haywood.
To throw on second down. Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver is Sony Michel, and it's third and short.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't it. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Sony Michel, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They gave him that first.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
He's going to try to go 3-0 in him and me.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Geisen got hurt on me 2nd run of the game. I mean,
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I should have stayed in the middle, but he been throwing the
When this
Odell
offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On first down, Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Newton now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now on 2nd and 16.
What?
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Where was the corner at?
Smith.
That's what I want to know.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. So
put a
we'll
deep
leave it at 7
there,
now as they kick it away.
Because some of that be that wide open.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And that'll be incomplete.
He was holding.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Sonny Michel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown, Falcons.
Dude, I shouldn't have did Ask Madden. Every time I do Ask Madden, I get screwed.
His 4th touchdown on the year. As they
are
an extra point away
did Ask Madden. They were doing all run
game. Boswell good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
It's all right.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I got a few tricks up my sleeve as well.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
I should have waited a second later.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. He finds his target, Beckham. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boswell's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set 70, Indy. Leo.
Off play action. Herbert. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Herbert. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Herbert, he's got his tight end, Burton. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Check. Walk 54. You ain't going nowhere. Check.
Get ready.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rallied the troops.
I thought that was 3rd down.
After that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
I could have swore that was 3rd down.
50.
Hey!
Check 52. Check 31.
From his goal line here, Newton. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Newton. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Oh, and he pulled it right. It's no good. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Gun.
3rd and long, it's Newton. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference
He's trying to get me to do a pass interference, so that's why I didn't jump for that.
Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is down to 2.
How to get to my boy
Bailey
Robbie.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Newton. And he finds McDonald.
I thought he was going to go
And
up
they
there.
get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He doesn't go that way.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage It'll be back at the 36.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chargers will get the football at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now a first down carry for
44,
Harris.
you got to get that block.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Break. 54, right there. 54, Mike. There we go. Go.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
60 outlaw. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
I'll let this go down to the 4.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check.
To throw on second down. Herbert to Michelle on the screen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
30 base.
35-yard line.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Off the play fake. Herbert. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he's going to be intercepted.
That was a comeback.
Time. Picked off down near the 5. Boy, so another interception. CD.
That was a comeback
route. Like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's set under pressure again, and down he goes again. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
Time to
hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Got it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off play action. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands
He had
on
it all the way to
moment,
the ground, man.
that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go.
All the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Please press Robbie again.
Anderson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good.
I really didn't want to score like that, but I was really trying to take the clock down.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now it's Newton. And, a crusher there.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I had to wait it out. I thought he was going to get
good field position to start out. 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown
You home yet,
guys,
Grim?
and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Hold on.
So for the home team here, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
Did you just throw up in Mommy's room? I really hope you did. I guess I need to go find out, right?
The Chiefs lost their week 3 game. And they got me week 4. And then I got the Broncos again, who I've already beat. Ugh.